Katie.
And I'm Kay.
And you're listening to the Babes of Quinte podcast.
This is a special episode.
This is a special episode. It's a bit shorter, but we were invited by the lovely
Wendy Warner,
who's
the executive director of the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation.
She invited us to attend the Boots and Bling Gala,
which was super fun.
Which was on November 4th. That was, wow. Yeah, it was on November 4th.
We got a little booth.
Yeah.
It said podcast office. Podcast office. It was so cute.
And this is nothing we've done before. Like, huge shout out to Wendy and the team at the TMHF, because they kind of had the idea and we were skeptical because we were like, we've never done this, classic. We were scared to fail.
Yeah.
But they were really open and just excited to have us there, which was great.
And so we're just excited to be there.
Yeah, just to give you a little background on the gala, this year's theme was Boots and Bling,
which was like great for me.
So great.
Because I love a pair of jeans and sparkle.
Same. Kay actually bedazzled or like disco balled a whole pair of boots.
Yeah, I went to Lee's and spray painted boots and then put dollar store disco mirror tiles all over them. They were great.
Yeah. And so the gala evening was in support of a new C-arm machine, which is used during orthopedic emergencies and surgeries to provide intraoperative imaging at Trenton Memorial Hospital. So the reason that there are these hospital foundation galas and fundraising events is because the government doesn't fund medical equipment, which is vital for hospitals. So
insane.
Yeah,
they fund everything else, but not any of the equipment used to treat us.
So these fundraising events are so important,
like absolutely necessary to make sure that we can keep our healthcare close to home.
And we talked to so many great people, including some of the sponsors. And I have the final.
It was really cool to speak with everybody and learn about who they are, what their business is, or what they do in life, and why they support the hospital foundation. And it was just really nice to hear from everybody.
And to spoiler, but this year's Boots and Bling Gala set a new record, and they raised a net total of $403,531.
That is bonkers.
So that not only funds the new C-arm machine, also for essential cystoscopes.
Cystoscopes, is that the urology one?
Oh yeah. I'm not a doctor.
It's from the urology department. It helps with
looks inside a urethra and bladder.
Okay, that sounds really uncomfortable, but
important.
Very important.
Yeah. So shout out to everyone who supported. Thank you to Wendy and the whole team at the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation for inviting us, and please enjoy all of our chats from the evening.
I'm Stacey Daub, and I'm the president and CEO of Quinte Health.
That sounds very important.
Yeah, that sounds really important. What does that mean? What do you do?
So my job is to create the culture and the environment for all the teams at all the hospitals to thrive and be full of care and compassion to serve their community.
Kind of a big deal.
That's my job. And I have the great privilege of serving 4 hospitals: Trenton Memorial Hospital, Belleville General Hospital, Picton Memorial Hospital, and Bancroft. And they are all beautiful hospitals with wonderful people who work at them and serve their communities.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Well, thank you for what you do.
I have a very important question.
What is it?
It's the most pressing question that we ask all of our guests.
Okay.
What is your favorite potato chip?
Oh, spicy dill pickle.
Oh, yes. It's a great one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Why do you choose? Well, you work for Quinte Health, but why do you choose to support?
I am a donor to Trenton Memorial Hospital. I've donated since the day I arrived. I get it taken off my paycheck every 2 weeks, and I donate to my hospital because nobody cares more about their hospitals than the people who live in these communities, and we need to be behind them and support them and make sure that we put every ounce of love and energy behind them so that they can serve our community.
Well, you guys are doing incredible things. Like everything that's like, it just seems like such a good family of. My mother worked at the Belleville Hospital, so she just retired.
Did she?
Yes, but she loved working there because she's like the culture and just like the way people, like, it was just lots of respect and just, yeah.
So I came here 2 years ago and came in the midst of the pandemic, and if it wasn't for the team, it wasn't for the team and the people I work with, I would never have made it through.
What a way to start.
Yeah. I used to, I wore a mask, but I wore a big badge, a big picture of myself so that people could actually see what I look like. And
that actually is very smart.
Yeah. Very lucky person, that's for sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you too.
My name's Lina Rinaldi, and I'm the Vice President and Chief Nursing Executive at Quinte Health.
That sounds very important. What does that mean?
It means I'm one of the senior executives at Quinte Health, and as you know, Quinte Health is a family of 4 hospitals, one of which is Trenton Memorial Hospital.
Oh, cool. I'm going to start with a very serious question. So we ask all our guests this. I think we need to start making like a chart. Mm-hmm. So we're 70 episodes in. What is your favorite potato chip?
My favorite potato chip is ketchup, and then my second favorite is barbecue. Any potato chip with red is my favorite.
You're the second person who's ever said ketchup in all 70 people we've asked.
Like I said, anything with red in the potato chip or potatoes, anything red, ketchup, sriracha, heat, chili,
the sweet
my
chili
favorites.
heat Doritos.
Yes, yeah, those
So
are
good.
awesome too. Yeah, you know what? I'm not into the cheese Doritos.
Yeah,
Sweet
neither am
chili,
I.
Yeah, they're perfect. Yeah.
I disagree with both of you, but that's neither here nor there. Why do you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
First and foremost, Trenton Memorial Hospital is 10 minutes from my home. And we've lived in this area now for 4 years, and very, very excited that we have such an amazing hospital in our community, very close by. Having said that, working at Quinte Health, Trenton Memorial Hospital is like I said, it's got a culture of family. The teams love to work there. They provide great care. They're doing their best day in and day out. And also feel that the community is growing and we need more and more in this community. And that's why I support the foundation.
It's so true. The way the population is growing, like the fact that we have such a great hospital, like just right here is just, yeah. You guys are doing great work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you're doing great work too. I love your podcast. Okay, take care.
My name is Arlene Rosa. I am president of the Women's Auxillary at TMH, also on the board and also on the Gala committee.
So you just like do everything.
What is a women's auxiliary?
Our Women's Auxiliary is all the volunteers in our Trenton Memorial Hospital in all different areas, and we raise funds for the hospital just like the foundation does.
So it's like girl power.
It's a lot of girl power.
I love that.
Yay, that's great.
It's just like a giant group of babes supporting the hospital.
We ask everyone a very important question. What is your favorite kind of potato chip?
Salt and vinegar.
Ooh, love it.
Didn't even hesitate. That was great.
Very confident.
Why do you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
I support the foundation because it's very gratifying work. It's busy work. It's sometimes a lot of work because we do the golf tournament, we do the gala, we do lots of fundraising. It's the gratification, I think, mostly, and knowing that you're helping raise funds for much-needed hospital equipment.
Would you rather be a full-time line dancer or a professional rodeo star?
A line dancer by far.
I agree.
I'm on rodeo side, but you know what? I'll take it. I feel like you look fabulous. You'd be a great line dancer.
Adorable. You guys did an incredible job. Like, everybody is just like, you guys are rock stars.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing what you do.
I'm Dave O'Neill. I'm a counselor for Quinte West.
Okay.
What do you do? What does that even mean?
Tell us more.
It means a lot of different things. When people have problems with City Hall or need to get help with stuff, I'm the one that will facilitate helping them or doing stuff like that. We decide the direction of the city, where you spend the roads, where you spend on your money. Like, we support the hospital through the city. We support different people from the hospital.
The museum.
The Dinosaur Museum would be another good choice, yep.
Okay.
Big question. What is your favorite potato chip?
I love barbecue, but I'll
Such a
have
good
salt
choice.
and vinegar. I love
Have you ever frozen your salt and vinegar chips?
No, I haven't.
So what you're going to do is you're going to get a bag of salt and vinegar chips when you get home, and you're going to put them in the freezer for about an hour before you eat them.
But that means I probably eat less.
No, you can.
We don't want that.
I don't like that. No, but I highly recommend it. It's like a game changer. It's like a different experience.
I would love to try that.
And why do you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
You don't know how much you need the hospital till you actually need it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And like for my dad, the way they treated my dad and everything else, it's so important, and you don't realize it till you really need it.
I couldn't agree more.
I fully agree too, because it's so nice to have like healthcare close to home, especially like, you know, if you're yourself, your parents, anybody is going through like something, it's nice to be able to like, especially if it's an emergency, you know, to have the equipment and the staff and to be able to like keep you local and close to family.
I totally agree. I live right by the hospital, and like I say, I love it's here, and our community isn't the same without it.
That's great. Thank you so much. That was
incredible.
awesome.
Thank you.
So my name is Breanne Matthews. I'm the Senior Vice President of Business Operations with the Belleville Senators, and here to support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation in their quest for very important fundraising dollars. And this is my husband, Thomas Matthews.
Hi there. How are you?
He's really just good looking. That's what we bring him here for.
He's looking good in his hat. You're rocking it.
You have a great outfit. Did you put this together, or did you put this together?
He did himself.
Wow.
He did himself.
So
yeah.
You got style.
He is just naturally good looking. It's it's something that happens, but that's
just how it goes.
You know this question, but what's your favorite potato chip?
I swear to God, I hope that he has the right answer, because I know that everyone already knows my answer. So it would be either, I would say, Lay's ketchup or Ruffles all dressed. I'm okay with both of those options. Tom, you're the decision maker here.
I would have thought your favorite was Lay's Original, honestly.
Oh no!
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm
only
sending
with
that to
dip.
all of your stuff.
Only with dip. But it has to be the crunchy original.
Yeah.
Has
Did
to
you
be
try
the
the
Ruffle.
double crunch yet?
No, I haven't yet. But it has to be the Ruffle.
the
We had a
double
full
crunch.
conversation.
What's your favorite?
Good.
But normally, what do I eat at home?
You normally at home like salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
not a bad
predominantly
choice.
at home. If I don't have a dip, salt and vinegar is the way forward.
Would you ever dip a salt and vinegar in anything?
Probably would, because that's who I am as a person.
Been there.
I would say like a little ranch dip, a little French onion dip. Like it really doesn't hurt anybody, and you just kind of see what goes.
I don't know. I'm not a big dip like that person. But
Yeah, Tom's on it.
I like.
Oh yes.
Tom is a big queso person. Our whole family we're big queso people.
Yeah.
Okay, and why do you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
Well, it's actually a very important cause for us to support, because it's our local hospital. We live in Quinte West, and not only that, but we have, kids, we have aging parents, we have all sorts of stuff. And Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation, they really support, those peak causes of, our green zone, our urgent care, and they're dealing with a population of people. We have the majority of our military population is in Quinte West, and, in Ontario, it's very difficult to find a family doctor. So having those military members be in Quinte West and having their spouses and their families and all of those little babies that are, protecting our country, it's really important for them to be able to have access to top-notch medical care, and they can do that at Trenton Memorial Hospital.
They really can. I've had only good experiences.
Me too. It's phenomenal. I had my mammogram there. Yes, so they have a top-of-the-line mammogram center.
I did not know
I don't know if you
this.
guys know that, but yeah, it actually is the testing center for mammograms in our region. And they have a
more you know.
top-of-the-line mammogram center. They have when you go there, they have on the floor, there's like mammogram little stickers that you know where you're walking. It's very respectful and very wonderful, and the staff there is phenomenal. And as someone who has a history of breast cancer in my family, it's very important for me to have regular mammograms, and Trenton Memorial Hospital provides that for me.
The fact that you can get that locally, and
Yes.
you don't have to like travel
Yes.
or take a day off work, and it's like
Yes.
just right there.
It's right there. Tom dropped me off, I think it was like 6 or 7 months ago. I went in, it was like an hour later, I was back out.
Perfect.
And I
Easy
think within a
peasy.
week, my family doctor had my results, and we were able to move forward. And for me, that's a yearly thing that I do. So for me to have it that convenient and that close to home, and to have that level of medical research here is really, really important.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's such a good answer.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here tonight.
Thank you.
You're incredible.
No problem.
Anything else you want to say?
No, go Suns, go.
I was gonna say, I'm like, go Suns!
Can you repeat what you just said, but into the microphone? But can you at least tell us why you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
I support Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation because we raise money that is spent in Trenton. Well, we support some of the area, but basically in Trenton. And the thing that all of us need in Trenton, Quinte area, is the best that we can have close to home.
It's so important too, because when you're
And-
sick, like being away from home is the worst.
Well, thank God I don't live in the USA, because I have spent many months in hospital, not local, but they have referred me, to spinal surgery and so on. But when I come back, they're stuck to look after me, and they always have, and they're very good. They've looked after myself, my husband. I spent 25 years on the hospital board, and then I started with the hospital foundation, and then, in older years, you kind of have to get out of some things. But I'm so pleased that we have more women now on the foundation, because it's time.
Can you just tell me, though, your name and what you do?
My name is Sally Tripp, Mark Tripp Limited, and I am now a property manager and the owner of a fair bit of downtown properties. And all of the people that work in those places need their health care close to home. And
Fully
that's
agree.
what it always has been for me.
I think that's lovely. I think you're lovely.
You're my favorite.
You guys are just pushing.
I'm
No,
really
I'm
not.
serious,
I want to
like-
be you when I grow up.
I am Tanya Smith, and I'm a vice principal at Central Hastings.
Oh my God, fun.
Oh, so fun.
So you get to hang out with teenagers?
It's a K to 12. I get to hang out with the little
All of
ones
them.
all the way up to the big ones.
Damn.
Best grade.
Oh, so I was a vice principal at Harmony Public School, and I've just moved to Central Hastings. So I had my first experience elementary, which was amazing. But I am a secondary school teacher, so I was really excited to have the move to have some big kids. And now I have the best of both worlds, because I have the young'uns, who I got to read a beautiful Halloween story to the other day, and I have the big ones who I was dancing and having fun with the other night. So it's fantastic.
Honestly, kids are hilarious too.
They're the best.
Like
They're
the
the best.
things, it's just, yeah. I have a 3 and a 15-year-old, so it's like wild. Yeah. So we have a very serious question that we ask all the guests on the podcast. So what's your favorite potato chip?
Ooh, that is a really tough one. I would say Lay's barbecue.
Ooh, very
We
specific.
haven't
with the
had that
brand,
yet.
too.
Delicious.
So turns out that Lay's also makes a smoky bacon situation.
Okay, so listen, hold on. You are too young to know about smoky bacon.
I am not that young.
Because back in the day, I know they made smoky bacon chips, and then they stopped. They discontinued for a while, and then they came back.
I didn't know that this is a whole saga of smoky bacon.
Hold on, this is telling me my age. This is
So, okay.
It's the one thing I lie about.
Why do you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
Look, they give back to our community so much. I've had to go visit the hospital itself, and when they were showing on the video about how these galas had funded different equipment, and I can't remember the year, but I'm going to say 2020, whatever. The mammogram came on. And I'm at that age when women need to go and get checked out. And I was proud because, of course, we have been supporting for many years and saying, oh my goodness, I'm a direct recipient of the funds raised. So absolutely.
And the fact that you can just drive down the road, or if you live in Quinte West, like it's just right there in the community.
And it's easy accessible, too.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
We've had multiple women bring it up, and I didn't realize how incredible it was.
And it's great. And they were you think when you think mammogram, you're like, oh my goodness, this is going to be so
squish my
uncomfortable. They're going to
boobs.
squish my boobs.
Not fun.
But let me tell you, they were professional. It was not such a big squeeze, really. I'm almost disappointed. I made a joke to her, like, you didn't even buy me a drink first.
It's rude.
Rude.
Maybe next time.
And would you rather be a professional line dancer or a rodeo person?
Oh, so that's easy because as much as I love to dance, this past summer, I went to the Calgary Stampede.
Stop it.
It's a true story.
Was it fun?
Oh my goodness, it's amazing. It is. Everybody should go because to be there, the whole community, they are dressed, whether they're cowboys or not cowboys, you would know because the whole city dresses up. It's such a great feeling of community. And I got to sit right behind and see, like, the rodeo people were like 6 feet in front of me getting ready on their Broncos to go.
Oh my God,
it was
that's terrifying.
amazing. Terrifying.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. This was awesome.
Thank you for having me. Take care.
I'm Brandy Calvert-Ringelman, and I own These Four Walls Gallery downtown across from Tomaso's and Off the Hook, which is in transition, I might just add. We're almost ready to launch our website. And I'm passionate about connections and relationships, and I guess that's probably...
I was trying to place you, and then you said it, and I was like, you're friends with Jenny.
Oh, yes, I am. Do not hold that against me.
I love Jenny. I'm
I
having
aggressively love her.
So coming up here, I said, this was before the camera was rolling. I'm like, I'm just going to warn you, I don't have any filters. Okay, she's the queen of no filters. So I take it back. I have some filters.
We had her on the podcast.
Love her to pieces.
I love her. And so anyway, thank you for piecing that together. And yes, I'm friends with the famous Jenny Chandler.
What is your favorite potato chip?
So that would be smoky bacon.
Ooh, wait, what brand makes smoky bacon?
Lay's does. Yeah, Lay's.
I've never had smoky bacon potato chips.
But I'm going to tell you, you can't find it in every grocery store.
Why do you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
So this is a bit of a heavy conversation. So I have a child that is a survivor of childhood sexual assault.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to cry tonight.
So what a lot of people don't know is that TMH has a unit, which is the DV-SARP unit, which is the Domestic Violence Sexual Assault Response Program. And they are centered out of TMH. And they don't get funding from the regular budget. Their funding comes from nights like tonight. And so we were a direct recipient of their services when I had to take my child into the hospital because they were sexually assaulted. So I was standing there, like, I'm sorry, like, I'm trying not to get emotional. You're trying to get, and so I was kind of standing in the off side, listening to you interview the person before me, and then I heard the questions that you asked, and then I said to you, are you going to ask me the same questions? And I was hoping you would, because I really want people to understand that unit is based out of TMH.
And that is horrendous that you and your child ever had to go through that, but the fact that Trenton has that and you could stay within your own community to get that support is something. We cry a lot on this podcast. I wasn't expecting tonight, but here we are.
So I'm going to take an opportunity, like, I have a business, and I did donate an experience package tonight from These Four Walls Gallery, but more importantly, I want to talk about the GMA Project, which is a nonprofit that I started to help families in Quinte that have been victimized by childhood sexual assault. So if you know anyone that is in that boat, please have them reach out to us, because we are servicing those families. That's, I'm passionate about that cause, and DV-SARP is a big deal to me. So
I didn't even know that existed at Trenton.
most people don't.
So I think even we were also told tonight about another, like the mammograms that Trenton has, and it's just amazing how many supports and systems the hospital has that people may not know about.
And the mammogram clinic, I can tell you, is very quick. Like the whole from the procedure, the information, the beginning to the end is a very short period of time, which I don't think is the case. Like in other areas, I don't like. It's very quick. They're very quick to get you the answers, and it's
and
awesome
it's so
too.
stressful, right? So it's like
it is stressful, especially if you recognize something is off.
Thank you so much for just being open and sharing that with us. And to lighten it up, would you rather be a professional line dancer or a rodeo queen?
Line dancer. I don't even have to think about it.
Easy peasy.
I'm shocked by this, but okay.
Like, I feel like most people are with us.
Daryl Smith, Harborfront Wealth Management.
So what does that mean? What do you do?
I'm an investment advisor.
So what does that mean?
I try to help people save for their retirement, I guess would be
that's cool.
What's your best tip for a young person?
Start.
I started saving for my retirement the day I turned 18.
That is awesome.
Yes. My mom
like
was
that.
like, even if you're just putting away like $50 a paycheck, she's like, it adds up over the years.
That's amazing. If you put away $50 a month at 18,
Yeah.
the numbers are astronomical.
So it was $50 a pay. So it was $100 a month.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I have a healthy retirement portfolio.
That's awesome. And we ask a very serious question. What is your favorite potato chip?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
All dressed?
Oh yeah. Do you like a specific brand?
Hostess.
Ooh.
Serious question. Actual serious question. Why do you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
It's my hospital. When I moved here 12 years ago, it was important for us to get involved with the hospital, not knowing how much we've used it over the last 12 years. I have a son who's incredibly athletic, but he's also, unfortunately, incredibly injury prone.
Yep, that happens.
I've had a daughter and a wife who are both had significant medical issues, and so, if we don't have that capability at our local hospital, we're driving to Belleville or Oshawa or Peterborough, so it's really important that we support this hospital.
Yeah, it's nice to have the care close to home.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Would you rather be a professional line dancer or a rodeo star?
Does neither count?
We'll count it.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Have a good night. Tell us who you are and what you do.
My name is Tara, and I am the operations coordinator for Family Dental Center.
She's also one of the lovely voices you hear on the FTC radio ads. Carefully, you'll hear it. It's right there.
And I email you all the time.
My name is Laura, and I'm the manager of the Coburg office.
My name is Louise, and I'm the director of operations.
My name is Krista, and I'm the hygiene coordinator for all 3 offices.
Wow, holy crap.
You guys are just like super cool, and you all look amazing.
It's just a team of hotties.
Honestly.
Being hired at FTC. I don't even know if we've said where we work.
I don't know.
FTC, because it's a family dental center.
Oh, wait, I feel like I skipped you. Who are you? Who are you?
I noticed that.
Who are you?
He's on my way in. I'm like,
Tell us who you are.
I've always been that little dork. I'm fine with that. I go with that. I am a dentist. The dentist that is the owner. Yeah. Yes.
The boss babe, you might say.
Yeah.
I was on one of the Boss Babes. It was the top 5 at one point.
I think you're still top, like in the top 10 at least.
Yeah.
People go in order, so it's just the first.
And you taught us about root canals, so. Why do you guys support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
We do really whatever we can to support all 3 of our communities, so whether it's Belleville, Frankfurt and surrounding area, and Coburg. So all the hospitals, we're donating PPE. We support local sports teams. In Belleville, we have the arena, the FDC arena, which contributes to the community there. So yeah, we do kind of everything we can. Yeah.
We live here, so it's important for our surroundings to be happier.
Can you all, our very important, serious question, what is your favorite potato chip?
I'm going to say Miss Vicky's jalapeno.
It's the vinegar Miss Vicky's, salt and vinegar Miss Vicky's.
Malt vinegar.
For sure. Barbecue Miss Vicky's.
All dressed.
Great choices.
Can you do the podcast now? I'm over it. Not your thing. Please give me a root canal. You guys are my favorite.
Sharon Urquhart.
What do you do?
I'm retired.
What's that like?
I'm busier than I was when I worked.
Where did you work?
I worked with London Life, I worked in the government, and I was in real estate for a while, both in Canada and Great Britain, Scotland.
I love this. I have a very serious question. We ask all of our guests this. What's your favorite potato chip?
Just plain potato chips.
Do you use dip?
I don't.
So just straight up salty.
Straight up salty potato.
Do you like the ridges or like the flat?
I just like the plain Lay's, normal, beginning potato chip with salt. That's it.
Lovely.
We'll count it. Okay, and why do you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
Well, the reason I support it is I started out by supporting our TMH, which was in 2013 when there was a threat of closure of Trenton Hospital.
It was awful.
So our TMH formed a committee and we fought tooth and nail, and Trenton Memorial Hospital eventually, we were told it would never close, it would be open. Yay! But because of that, I then was asked if I would help at a golf tournament or something, and I thought, sure. And then I started to realize in studying the healthcare system that our government pays for no equipment at all, and that this is totally a fundraising event that is the foundation. And that unless they work day in and day out all year long, there would be no equipment at Trenton Hospital or any other hospital in any province. So I thought, well, there must be some ways I can help. So I've done various things. I do Fashion for Foundation.
I love that event.
Thank you.
I think that's the one Emily goes to.
That's right.
Yes.
So I do Fashion for Foundation. I've done that from day one.
Amazing.
I help at the golf tournament. I knit, crochet, sew, and sell my goods. And the goods go to long-term care, and the money goes to the hospital.
Are you an angel?
No, I'm just
Are you sure?
old.
Well, you're my favorite.
And we're doing a Christmas float this year for the foundation, and I just about have everything ready to put on the float in this coming week.
Do you have a theme?
Foundation.
Okay.
Everything the foundation does in a year
Yeah.
will be on the side. Well, not everything, but as much as we can. 16 items.
Amazing.
And on top, there will be gifts, and in the gift will be what the foundation would love to have as a gift this year, equipment. And there's going to be 10 of them. So as it goes up the street with lights, you will see what the foundation does and what the foundation's wish list is for this
Oh my
coming
gosh,
year.
it's like beautiful and educational.
Hopefully.
Okay, so will you say something with us now? We end every podcast by saying, that was amazing. Will you say that with us?
You are amazing.
Oh my gosh.
You are my favorite. Thank you so much. We'll ask you a question, but we have to hold the microphone
in front of your face before you answer.
If you weren't sure how microphones
I don't know where to look. This is going to be the best podcast we've ever done.
This is very serious.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's been great. What is your name and what do you do?
My name is Paul Ferguson.
Is it?
Yeah, I do a lot of things. My day job's with Starboard, of course. Communications, cool, and 195.5 Hits FM and in Quinte.ca.
What is your favorite potato chip?
I have a definitive answer on this, and anything else is wrong. It is Ruffles, sour cream, and onion.
Oh, damn.
I would never expect you to say that.
Why not?
I don't know.
I pegged you for an all dressed.
I pegged you for
Dressed all over?
I pegged you for a plain lays. Is that an insult?
Why would you say that? Yes, it is an insult.
I don't know.
Because you like
Because
Pepsi.
you like running.
What's wrong with Pepsi? I like Diet Pepsi. Now you guys can't keep the light going.
It's a mess.
Why would you take me for a plain Lay's?
I think it's because you like running.
Oh my God, if I liked running that much, I wouldn't like chips at all.
Fair. So you emceed the night. How many?
I'm not done with the chip. Because the beauty of the ruffled sour cream and onion, and there isn't, you got to get the perfect bag.
As opposed
Well, what
to
it means is the chip itself's fine the whole time, but they never necessarily always nail the consistency of the amount of the seasoning.
Have you tried the loads of
Yeah.
the PC brand?
All right, the potato chips.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me.
It's all right. All right. Next
Don't
question.
fire
Personal
me.
offense.
Do not get rid of
I
me.
did. You
Calling
asked me-
HR.
Yes, I did MC the event. For a long time, I've been involved with the Hospital Foundation, going back to. I showed up at my first board meeting, even though I wasn't actually a member of the board, back in December of 2012, and so it's been a long time.
That's like
Hospital
11.
Foundation. Yeah,
11
it's a
years.
long time.
Why do you support the Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation?
Well, no community's going to stand without solid pillars, and the most sturdy is an effective hospital. And a hospital's no good if it doesn't have the equipment it needs, and the professionals have the gear they need. So that's what the Hospital Foundation, whether it's Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation or any of the other surrounding ones, that's what their mandate is to raise money to buy priority medical equipment for the hospital.
Would you rather be a line dancing professional?
Man, we went from serious to, okay, I can't wait. Line dancer what?
Rodeo
A
star.
rodeo queen.
Oh, not even close. Rodeo star. I used to have a T-shirt that said, that wasn't a lie I just told in there, friends don't let friends line dance. I used to have a
Rude.
T-shirt that said that. Oh, God. And I stand by it. It said it on the back, and that was a long time ago I had that shirt. And I never, ever went out on the evening with that shirt on where I didn't have people stop me and say, that's the best shirt I've ever seen.
Do you know how much money they raised tonight?
Okay, Sully just raised with the fund in need about $150,000, and I know another
Holy moly.
$80,000 had come in from other sources, and by the time all's said and done, they're probably going to be north of $300,000.
And they raised enough for this C-arm.
Yeah, they did. They raised enough for the C-arm, and then there are other pieces of equipment that they're fundraising for. They need 8 of particular
The
scopes.
urology.
Yeah. 8
The
of those.
cystoscopes.
Cystoscope. And they're $30,000 each. They wanted to raise enough money for 8 of those, and it's going to be close.
That's
great.
amazing. The Babes of Quinte podcast is recorded and produced at Starboard Communications, home of 95.5 Hits FM, Cool 100, and inquinte.ca.